Johnson's got Hansen, goes behind him to Craven to go on his own, Danny Craven. Oh. Well, he's over, but he'll be on his back, and he is held up anyway.
Some desperate defending there from Toulouse.
Oh, he's got an injury.
Yeah, he's hurt his neck.
And time is called off.
Some desperate defending there from the Toulouse side. Danny Craven with his famous show and go, stepping off the left foot. He saw a slight little opening there in the Toulouse line. He thought he was going to get through.
It's just the back of the neck.
Yeah, well, there was probably, 4 or 5 players in attendance there to stop him. And he's just probably got tangled up in a little slightly awkward position. I don't think there was any malice or intent there. He's just got himself in a poor position, but he seems fine. Physio gives the thumbs up. Play will resume.
And those fans want some points from the home side. Widnes 0, Toulouse 8. A great opportunity for the Vikings. Little grubber kick through. That's knocked on by Toulouse, I think. Yes, it is.
Another set of 6.
Another set of 6. Couldn't do a great deal about that, could he? With a big 0 on the scoreboard. They've got a good look at the line here. Gilmore, Lulawai with the juggle.
Again, a little bit of timing been off for both teams, hasn't it, today?
Yeah. Their radars have just been a little bit awry, but here we go. Hansen. Looking for the offload, thinks better of it. Owens. Spins the pass and Lulawai drives again right at Desiree. Johnston. Gilmore. Craven. Now then, can Weil get over?
Juzemi, what a tackle from him.
Sam Weil thought he might have scored there.
Fantastic tackle.
So they'll go right back across. Little grass, an awful kick. Craven right into the bread basket of Bretherton. Yeah. Says, I'll take that, thank you.
That's great defence from Toulouse Olympique. I thought they looked really controlled on their goal on there, well organised. You know,
well, that's loose. Is that a knock on as well, or was it the bounce of the ball? I think it was just the bounce of the ball.
6 to go, he's saying. It's been touched by a Widnes player.
Ford.
I know it's a greasy ball, George, obviously it's a bit greasy. Maybe the passing's a little bit slower and just a little bit of that timing issues from both teams.
One-handed pick-up by Corella, and Ford's running the line. And here he is again. Oh, that's a great step. And another. And another. Oh, so unlucky. So unlucky. That was lovely.
He's certainly added some great energy, his Tyler Heppy, since coming on, and he has got that ability to break the line. He's got the ability to offload. That's why the Casper Tigers have signed him for next season. He's a good player.
Well, Gelling spins 360 and then plays the ball. Closing few minutes of the first half. It'll be a little bit more than those 2.5 minutes you see on your screen on our rolling clock. Been a couple of stoppages for injuries. You probably add 90 seconds or so onto that. Johnston thought about a little kick. Lulawai runs into trouble. Bodies flying everywhere. Johnston gets out of the way. Will Craven think about another high one? He does. It's just a little loft. Should be Toulouse ball. Oh, he's got nowhere near it. Well, they've got away with that.
Margaret's all over the place.
Never looked like taking that, did he?
He's all over the place with these high kicks. I think that's certainly going to have to be a tactic employed in the second half. I'll just keep peppering him with those high kicks. And I think, you know, sooner or later the bounce or there's going to be a catch for a Widnes player there to score.
Well, been nothing fancy, I think, from the French side now. Up until half-time. Well, there was something fancy, and they've made a right mess of that. Yeah. And that could work against them, because it's gobbled up by the Vikings. They want a penalty to boot. Quick play of the ball. Gilmore got Gelling on his near side, changing it to the right-hand side. All a bit all over the place. Now they'll settle down. Another great opportunity for the Vikings to register their first points. Harrison Hansen, with all his experience, just straightens up and backs his way towards the line. Johnston says get on side. Goes past Lulawai. Gilmore to Craven. Craven the show and go. Craven to the line. He won't get there. And he's lost the football. And it's another gilt-edged opportunity for Widnes that ends up fruitless.
I think Craven had to let the ball go there. He had to pass. They had him on that left edge. They had him for numbers.
There's an injury as well.
Danny Craven, is it, that's down?
And then off we go. 8-0 Toulouse. Looks like that'll probably be the half-time score now. early try from Junior Vai.
Knock on
Oh,
again.
hello. Now an opportunity right at the end of the first half.
Tell you what, Toulouse have just put themselves under so much pressure this last sort of 7 or 8 minutes.
Well, an opportunity for Widnes, but their playmaker's just gone off.
Penalties and knock-ons from them have really given Widnes again another opportunity, and it's just a question of whether Widnes can actually execute the right play and find the right pass or the right kick selection at the right time to get that opening score for them.
Can they find the key to unlock the defence? They haven't been able to, they haven't even looked like doing so far. Just that one opportunity where the ball was bouncing underneath the post and it was knocked on. McGrath, Lulawai, Harrison Hansen. It's all up the middle though, isn't it, from Widnes? Johnston. Well, feinted right, went back left and then went right anyway. Oh, a big hit.
Felt that right in the ribs.
Yeah. The wind will be taken out of his sails for a minute there. Here's McGrath, Lulawai once again. Dugdale, well, he had nowhere to go there. He was just behind in the pass. And everything's just been a little bit off for the Vikings. Can they find their way through? Balls, oh, it's well taken. It was round around the knees and he's taken it, but it's the last tackle and there's no Danny Craven to put the left boot on it. So what will they do? Dugdale will drill it. Well, that was a nothing kick and they could go here.
Marion.
Well, he never would have had the legs, but he went for it anyway.
Yeah, it was a real telegraph kick there from Dugdale.
I just don't fancy Widnes to score when they have the ball close to the line at the moment.
They're not creating a lot, are they, at the moment? But the thing is, for me, if you watch how Toulouse are defending on their goal line, they're filling the field. So what they need to look at for me, and, you know, if I was in Kieran Patel's shoes at half-time, I'll be looking at a bit of change of angle.
Whoa.
So, you know, maybe because they fill the field there, you need a change of angle and you'll get some inroads back on the inside. And then hopefully you can create some tempo and play off the back of that. I think that's an area they need to look at.
Evasive running from Toulouse. Have they got another score in them? Oh, he just slips. Stan Robin, but they're still going. Anthony Marion thinks about a little kick himself. The underhand offload back to Stan Robin. The dance.
Yep.
Now they're toying with the Vikings at the moment. Then the big shot. And there's the hooter. So this will be the last play. Little kick through. He'll just watch that go, will Jack Owens, and they'll go back in and regroup. Strange old heart.